This is basic query text scheme. We have select base, some columns or some phrases like month of call 3, which will give a month or year or so on. Next one, select some constant values like full bar, some numbers, calculations, 3/4, or even current date with now. Next, select aggregates or groups with sums, average, or calculations, sum call 5 divided by sum call 6. Next is where clause. We have some conditions where call 1 more than 0 when call 4 starts with foo. We may also use month, years, and etc. for conditions. Next is group by. We must group by same columns as were in select base. We don't group by constants and we don't group by selected aggregates or groups. And if we have groups, then we must do group by. Next is order. You may want to sort your query or reporting result by column, by month, by sum of column, and so on. And the last part is label when you name your columns. For example, now is today, sum of call 5 divided by sum call 6 is average. And let's build all-purpose report that will handle all these cases with one single sheet, and we will use it for different kind of reports in our work. We will do it only once, but then we will reuse it all the time. That is the main goal of this video. So, hello and welcome to Counting in Google Sheets. This is day 3 all-purpose report. And we started doing this report in day 1. And this is report settings. And in this video we will just make these settings even better. I will get back to my presentation and I will look this theme and we will try to make it step by step. First of all, select base. Some basic selects. What we've done so far. We've made transpose of our sales sheet, which has dummy data, and this data is source for our report. And the final report is here. And I just placed all field IDs and all field names here, and then I've listed needed fields what I need. This was field number 2 region, number 3 rep, and number 7 total. And this list will remain the same, and second column field names. I made VLOOKUP formula to get these names. This is for user. And the next one is field order. And this is also very important. Let's make sales rep number 1 and region number 2. And you see my report has changed. It's select order. I'll undo my actions. This order is also fine. Next thing, field index is just the number. This field matches in original table, so field number 2 is second column, field number 3 third column, and 7th field ID represents a 7th column. If we add column inside of our table, this column index will change to 8 because we have defined this match index to get the column number for us. Let's delete it again. Next one, select base or select one, is in our scheme. This is basic idea of it is column 1, column 2. So we may just add to basic and scalar functions like month or year. If you look at our data, we have order date. It is formatted as dates. So we may also add this order date field name. We'll copy formula down. Order date, column number, let it be 2.5. So it goes after rep. Now field index is 1. And select column will be equals year and column index 1 and close brain. Oh, and add col, special close col. Now we've got year here in our query result. So we split our data to years in this case. Let's add year at first. So 0.5 will give us year as first one. And let's also label this year so it won't be year of old. It will be just like year. And add label from here. From here it labels col3 like sales rep, and also copy this formula so it will label year of col1 like year. So this part labels will go at the end of our query string. If you look at it, it adds labels at the end of this query string. And also I want to add some constants. For example, I want to add our sales sheet name, add word sales here. And if I need to do this, I've made select base, and I will also make select const here. Select const, and our const will be name sales. It must be in single quotes, so I will add single quote and name of sheet and another single quote. And to add this word sales, each time some row appears in our query report, we must add this sales into our scheme, into our field's order, and to make this like to be its first place. 0.2 will make it first place because it will order. But we must also select this and this at the same time because it is in sales order. So order is about the select base and select const. And then it is about select group, because groups must be last in select. This is a rule, basic rule. So first, if you look at our formula, first we looked at basic column, and then we've looked at column with this part of formula looked at columns with select groups. I will rename it as select group. So I guess I have to add another column, base plus const. In order to use it in select. It is just this ampersand this. So I will get in some order all this base and const select. Now let's split our select formula into parts, into several parts. First part is this one, equals select and semi-query. It gives us basic select. It takes columns F and H, but I want to remove H and instead of it will be column J. J and J. And now I have select sales inside my query text. Let's paste it where it is placed in my table of settings. So settings will match with what we see. So this is sales. I'll make it move to next line. Next is select group. We also have select group clause here. Start from here, comma, and this query selects group. This part of query haven't changed. It just gives us sum of call 7. So this select is in our theme select base and select const, and next is select group. Next is by our scheme is where and or conditions. I will simplify the case and make only and conditions, and if you like or conditions, you are to make them inside of this and clause. So we have conditions and we look for where, special word where in our formula that was made before in day 1 video, and paste it here. Move it to the next line and see where code2 doesn't equals. Oh, I have also copied group by. I don't need it here. Where code2 is not equals to nothing, so we skipped empty columns by column 2. Column 2 is our region, so we skipped all rows with empty data with this. So I think we've done okay. So these 3 parts are parts of our future query. And next is order by. I haven't done it yet, but let's add order by clause. I'll insert 2 columns. It will be sort order and sort. There are 2 types of sort, descending and ascending. Ascending is by default sort. Let's sort by totals. So there is our thumb, and I want to sort it. Want it to be sorted first, and to add sort column 1 descending and space desk. Let's look what we got so far. And then I want to sort by year with ascending order. Second is year, and I want to sort just by year. I may enter also space and ASC for ascending order, but I don't need to do this because it is default sorting order. The query is simple like select, so I will just copy it, but instead of field order I will get sort order. So instead of F I'll get M. I'll replace it with M's, and instead of J I will get column N for this formula, column N. And also I'll replace select with space and order by. I guess this is spatial clause, spatial words for this order by. And then I've joined some text where column 1 and 5 and is not empty, and I've also got some glitch. To check this glitch, I want to copy this query formula and see what result we are getting from here. Oh, I see, we've got heading for this. So to skip headings, I'll just hit comma after a query close and hit 0. Now we skipped headings and we have this order by thunk call 7 desk and by year. And this is okay now. And next is alias or labels. I've already wrote formula for labels. I will just paste it here. And in order to make it viewable, I'll make text wrapping for this cell. So, what we got now? We got select and select groups and where close with different conditions that we can make by hand. With group by close. Oh, sorry, I guess I haven't written group by. I haven't copied from here. Group by is going after where conditions, so I'll add column without any data inside it, but it uses instead this query. It groups by original columns. So I'll copy this part of formula with group by, and you see group by co year 1, co 2 and co 3. If we also write group by sales, it will produce an error because sales is select const. So here sales is very important part. We must add sales as constant, and here we don't need this. Well, let's try it. Let's combine this one by one. We'll use text join function. I like this new function for new for me function. And delimiter is nothing, empty string, comma, ignore empty is true or 1 equals true, comma, and use this range. I also want to make this sales look like report. Alias is report. I'll copy this down and I'll replace H with I. Manually, sales looks like report. So you may look at this query text. It's quite big, but we don't ever need to write it by hand. This query texts like this big query text like this. And this is just because we have written this sales report builder or reporting builder. So all we need now to go find is just copy this sales report, make it copy or duplicate, and if we need another report, for example, we don't need this year anymore, delete this whole row, and now we got the report without year, just sales region and sales rep. If we want to get rid of sales, we just kill this row. So we've got sales report number 2, and last step is just hiding all these rows, hide them from here and hide these hide these columns from here and from here. Now we got beautifully looking reports. I also adjust column widths so it is looking better. And please copy this file and make your own all-purpose report. These settings are very flexible. You just need to change this one sales name to your own sheet name. Then you need to adjust some formulas here and here to transpose appropriate ranges for yourself. And the next steps, you will combine your own query and make your own reports for your needs.